Hey guys, it's Abby from Autumn of Pellinor, and today I am talking about bookish adaptations that I'm excited for. So these are 9 adaptations from books to screen that I am looking forward to. Some of these may have already been released, some of them may have not. I haven't seen any of them currently and I am anticipating them and hoping they're going to be so good. So let's get into them. Also, before we get into these, I haven't necessarily read the books that go along with them. I just haven't. The books sound really good and I'm also really looking forward to seeing how they're brought to the screen. There's some that I know I'm going to enjoy just because of what other people have said and things like that, so I will mention whether I have or haven't read the books. So let's get to it. First up is a book I haven't read, and that is Dry by Neil Shusterman. I think it's also done with his son Jared or something like that. Sorry. Although I've not read this, I am anticipating giving it 5 stars. I've loved every single Neil Shusterman book I've read, and it took me a good decade to realise he was a favourite author because this noggin doesn't always work. But I'm just super excited to read Dry. I'm going to have a lot of water with me when I do, don't worry, but I just know that I'm going to love it. I just know I'm going to. So I'm really excited to see this adaptation. Following along from that, Scythe, also by Neil Shusterman, is getting an adaptation. I have read Scythe and I adored it, as per. So I am super excited to see how they bring this to the screen. Then we have another one I've not read, and that is the Chaos Walking series. I haven't read a single Patrick Ness book. Speech. I've never read a single Patrick Ness book, but I do own the first book in the Chaos Walking trilogy, The Knife of Never Letting Go, and I have heard a lot of both good and bad things about this series, and again it's something that I know a lot about and therefore I am anticipating it being really good on screen. Yet again, another one I haven't read, and that's Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. I have read from both of these authors individually and love both of their writing styles, so I am really excited to see how their writing styles combine together. I can only imagine how great this book is going to be, and therefore this adaptation, if they do it well, will also be great. So another one I'm excited for. Finally, back to a series I have read, Artemis Fowl. I read these books a while ago when I was a kid. I actually have a DS cartridge with 6 of the books on, as well as the like little mini novellas and stuff, because of course. But I really enjoyed these books. They're such a fun middle grade 8 to 12 series that I'm really enjoying seeing the adaptation of. I haven't actually finished up the series yet, which is shameful, but I've just never got around to buying the last few books, so I'm hoping that I can do that kind of before the film comes out. Back to those I haven't read, Death on the Nile by Agatha Christie. I haven't read this Poirot book, but I have seen an adaptation previously on the TV. Didn't mean to, it was on at the in-laws' house and I was just sat there watching it and then got really interested and didn't leave. So, oops! But I love Agatha Christie, I know the story's really good, I'm looking forward to reading it, and then also I'm looking forward to seeing how this new, more modern adaptation takes the story and works with it. Catch-22. This is a book that I really want to read, and they're adapting it as well, so this is just even more of a push for me to actually get around to reading it. A classic that I've never read is Little Woman, and they're adapting it again. I know there have been many adaptations in the past, I've not seen any of them just because I haven't read it yet. It's a bit of a big book, and with all the other books that are already on my TBR, it's a little daunting, but I would like to get to it at some point. It is a classic and it is something that I hope I will enjoy. And finally is still a book I haven't read, and that is The Nightingale. This is a book that I am anticipating loving. Everything I've heard about it, everything I've seen people say about it, it should be a book that I absolutely adore. I'm expecting to give this book 5 stars, so the adaptation is going to be something that's going to be of interest to me, and hopefully they do it well. And that's it. That's my short little run through of some books that I'm looking forward to seeing the adaptations of, even though I haven't read most of them yet. So please tell me down below in the comments which ones I need to read first. Don't tell me to finish Artemis Fowl or to read Thunderhead, because they're already on the list and that's already going to happen. Just the ones that I haven't seen. Push up which ones I should go for first. And, you know, also don't tell me Dry, because I already want to read Dry. but the other ones. If you've enjoyed my content, then click subscribe and you'll get updated whenever I post new videos. In the description box is my Twitter, Instagram, Goodreads and my blog if you want to follow me on any of those platforms, and hopefully I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!